Google and PayPal may have just changed the future with their partnership and how you shop online. Imagine an AI agent that is going to go out there and not only find what you want, but buy exactly what you want, manage your payments, and also track your shipments. Yes, the future might be closer than anyone would have intended. So here's the news. Google and PayPal have signed a multi-year strategic deal to power what they're calling agentic commerce. Fancy words, but basically it means an AI-powered shopping assistant that is going to pretty much handle everything. Now, that consists of finding the best deals, paying with PayPal, and managing your subscriptions and payouts as well. So, PayPal's checkout, Hyperwallet, and payouts are going to get backed by Google's platforms such as Search, Play, Ads, and even the cloud. But here's why it really matters. First, it's for the convenience. Shopping should be as smooth as it can be, and you don't even have to think about the checkout at all. Second, personalization. If I want to go out there and buy something that I really want and have been checking out for the past couple of months or if not years, it'll go out and buy it for me because I've already added my PayPal payment into the mix. That's pretty scary, but it's also very powerful as well. And third, for merchants, this opens up massive exposure. Your store could be showing up right inside Google with PayPal handling the payments instantly, and it makes the user to merchant platform just seamless like that. So this is going to be something that is going to really change the way that humans think about commerce. Now, Google's rolling out with this thing called AP2 or Agent Payments Protocol AP2, and that's really just connecting their users to an AI agent that is really going to buy the things for you that you really want. It's almost like a bot where you're going and just placing your orders on things that you would want, and it'll go into the back end. If anybody's made a return, it'll go ahead and snatch that up right away because the inventory has been added into the stockpile. So if you prompt like an agent and says, hey, I want to buy a basketball for anything under $40, and it'll search for the best basketball under $40 and then go to the trusted amount of platforms that are, within merchants of Google's realm, and also just place the order for you. And of course, there's two ways. You can either have a user authorizing the transaction, or by you giving up the data and you accepting a bunch of check marks, it'll go ahead and buy it for you based on the PayPal or Google linkage of payments that you have already there. So it makes it very seamless and very easy for you to buy the things that you really want. And I'm sure merchants would love this too because it allows people to just buy things a lot easier. And you'll get more sales too at the end of the day. So it's a win-win on both sides. Google gets to take advantage of PayPal's 430 million users. And of course, PayPal gets access to Google's ad platform and everything attached to Google as well. Hold up, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There is a lot of risks that come with this as well. Imagine more power concentrated in the hands of Google and PayPal, where the privacy concerns of AI agents handling your purchases and regulators already raising eyebrows for big tech partnerships like this. Are we heading towards a world where two companies basically control how you shop? Possibly. From a business perspective, this makes a lot of sense because you know that people will buy things when it is simple, when it is easy, when they don't have to fork up the dollars every single time to do it, which is why buy now, pay later or Klarna has been a thing in the past. So you make shopping as seamless as possible. You will get a lot of people flocking to the platform and using it to buy the things that they want. Though, from a consumer standpoint, we might be spending a lot more because, granted, when things are easier, it just makes it a lot easier to spend. So that is the downfall. Now, what does it mean for you? For you, it really means an online shopping platform might feel different. And you might start seeing checkout flows like AI-based recommendations and even automatic purchases happening in the background. It could be faster, it could save you a lot of money, and it could really keep you on a closer lookout for privacy settings or payment options. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of ebbs and flows, right? When it comes to buying things, there's a lot of friction that we have between like, is it a good product? Are the reviews good? Is the price what I'm going to get? Will it come in time? Like, will the shipping be in 2 days when I need it? And these are a lot of the things that an AI agent can just recommend and give that to you to make shopping seamless. But I want to take a look into PayPal stock and see, is it a good deal today? Is this partnership with Google going to change a lot of things? Well, we can see that the price to earnings ratio trailing 12 months are about 14 and a half. On a price to earnings ratio forward basis, it's about 11 to 12. So given that it's a really, really, cheap company on paper, top line is growing 12%, which is immense. Like they're growing total transactions. They have this new CEO that's been coming into here and really getting new initiatives like this Google partnership. Overall, price to free cash flow of about 12.9. This is the cheapest it's been almost in the past couple of years. I like PayPal, though they haven't really seen the highs of the highs. Like in the past, they've been insanely valued, almost around $300. And there's been the demise of PayPal because they've just been unfavored by the stock market, and people don't like the cash flows that they're bringing in, or they don't like the sentiment around it. I think the cash flows are actually great here. If you look at the cash flows, they're still generating $5.3 billion of free cash flow every single year, given that they're only a $65 billion company. They're buying back shares so aggressively at almost 7% every single year. That's insane. You have them just forking money back into shareholders, giving shareholders that value back at a 7% clip. And also the free cash flow yields 7.5%. That's pretty good. Like anything above 5% is usually very good for a free cash flow yield. Am I buying more today? I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it because my PayPal position is already so big, which I will show you soon. But let me talk about the valuation, right? If you do a free cash flow valuation here for the next 5 years, and we say that, with agentic AI and Google partnerships, our free cash flows are going to grow to about 9% year over year. We're buying back shares at 2%, which is pretty conservative. And because they're buying back at 7%, right? And you have a ratio earnings multiple grow a little bit higher. So, maybe we'll be favored by the stock market a little bit, and investors might give it more of a premium. So 15 price to free cash flow and a 12% return is what we're desiring. I think today PayPal is undervalued by about 12%. This is almost sandbag numbers if the PayPal Google partnership does take off and does really well. This number, I believe they should be at $76 today. And if you're buying, I think it's not a bad deal here. It's traditional value investing where you do have a new management team coming in that is going to change the business. You have cheap multiples. You're buying cash flows at a very reasonable price here. Who's Alex Chris? This guy just joined in the past couple of years. He joined in 2023. And overall, you could see that he's trying to turn the business around. I've been an investor since 2023 when Alex Chris first joined, and he's been able to grow and grow the business. It's not like he's, shot it downhill. He comes from Intuit as well, where he's bringing over the exact same financial software knowledge and bringing it over to this fintech company. So I like Alex Chris at the end of the day, and listening to him on conference calls gives me a little bit more confidence in my holdings in the stock. Now, here's my PayPal position today. I currently have about $28,000 in cost basis, and that's grown to about $31,800 in market value. Overall, we're up about $3,000, and it's about 11% gain for us. This is kind of underperforming. It's very much underperforming in the past couple of years, given that I've been a shareholder of PayPal for so long. And it seems that maybe PayPal is due for a move to go upwards. Right now, I would say I'm at this yellow mid emotion emoji because I've held it for so long. It's time for us to really get those revenues and free cash flow way back up to where we're driving value back into this business. I really want to see returns for putting this much money into here, given that it's about $30,000 of my portfolio here. It's a very sizable position for me, and I'm very much tracking PayPal closely and seeing how they can grow the business. So I'm looking forward to PayPal and seeing where they go with Alex Chris and where he takes the company. Hopefully it's to newer highs and new partnerships. Hopefully they can grow Braintree and branded checkout as well. Something to watch in the next couple of quarters. I'm super excited. Drop your comments below. I'm really curious as to what you guys think about this PayPal Google partnership. And if you want more breakdowns of tech and finance news like this, make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe. It means the world to me because trust me, this is only the beginning and we are growing so much. Thank you guys so much for watching and peace out.